Guys, so today I'm going to be doing a brown halo eye. At least that's my plan. I am going to be doing new combinations and stuff, and I'm going to be retrying products that I really didn't like before. So I'm just going to hop right into it. I'm getting all my sponges to stay. I am going to be using the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I haven't used this in a while because I've been trying other stuff, so I figure why not? It's been sitting there anyway. I might as well use it. It's expensive. Oh. I forgot how good this smells. Oh my god. It smells like not even coconut. It's like, well, there's definitely coconut in it. It's like a pina colada. Oh. So I actually got inspiration for this look from my Sylvia Gani palette. I was looking at the color Bear, and I wanted to do something with that color. And also I have like dark brown pants on. And I have something in my tooth. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's under my gum. So I'm just having a drink. Not sponsored, but this stuff is actually really good. It's good. They should keep this forever. It's like an orange dreamsicle. Anyway, alright. Pretty sure it's in. And so I am going to be retrying the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. The last time I tried this, I used it with a silicone-based primer, and it didn't look so pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics 115 brush. It's supposed to be the air brush, complexion brush, whatever. It's this one. I have been trying it off camera. I think I have the technique down. It's not like where you swipe, it's kind of like pounce. Kind of like a sponge, and then you kind of wipe away. It's a weird technique. But this is the type of brush it is. Normally I go for more denser brushes. Like this is a little flimsy. But normally I go for like my BH Cosmetics brush where it's dense. And it gives a little, but it's still dense. So we'll see. I'm actually going to put this directly on the brush. I've seen people do this. I've never done it personally, but I'm going to try it out. And if that doesn't work, I have a backup sponge in case, you know. 2 pumps. 2 pumps. Let's see, look, it's there. It looks like a little snake. But it's there. It's stuck. It's not going anywhere. So it's kind of weird. And this foundation does not smell the best. It smells kind of like plastic. I mean, this brush does what it says. It's like an airbrush finish. But I don't know. It's kind of like, I mean, it is an airbrush finish like it says, but I just prefer a sponge. But I will say for stick foundations, this is the go-to. Because even though I like my other one so much, sometimes it just doesn't do what I need it to do. But it's there. So you can tell with the coverage from this side of my face to this side. Okay. Yeah. So actually what I'm going to do, Let's do one side with the brush, one side with the sponge. Yeah. And I do have the EcoTool sponge, but in the mint color one. This one's a lot more squishy than my other one. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it's too squishy. For me anyway. Oh man, I got the jitters this morning. For some reason, recently when I've been doing my videos, I just get really jittery. I don't know why. But I don't like it. I was doing that skippy thing. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I don't know. Either or. Now I'm going all over my face. But either or, I do like the coverage. Whether it's with the sponge or with a brush. I don't know. With a sponge, you do get a little bit more coverage. But I'm gonna add more with the sponge all over my face. I just prefer that to have more of a full coverage. So I'm also testing to see how this layers up, which it actually layers beautifully. On either side. I am trying different lighting because I noticed with my other videos everything's kind of like lit out, like in person things were a little different, so I'm hoping you see everything a little better with the lights being different. My grandmother is vacuuming, so it's okay. So this does look really pretty though. When I first tried this, like, it does say full coverage foundation, which it is, but what I notice is it gets stuck in my pores, and I can see where it gets stuck in my pores, which I normally don't mind, you know, because I covered up with concealer anyway. But for people who don't use concealer, that might be a problem. But it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'll see how it lasts today. I have a lot of stuff to do, so I'm hoping that by the time I'm done with this video, I'll have a video already starting to upload onto YouTube. I'm getting that done and over with. Okay, where did I put my brush? I always keep, whenever I get a brush like this from It Cosmetics Ulta brushes, I always keep the little container. And I just, whoop, and it goes right back in. I don't know. I just hang on to it. I get very particular about that. Okay, so for eyes, I am using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Porcelain Beige. This is my new one that I got. And just gonna boop, 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 boop. I need to go like right in those inner corners because my dark circles are bad. I looked at myself in the mirror the other day. Actually, this was on Monday. eyes looked so bad because I've been so tired and I've been under a lot of stress. So you saw partially what it was for the Pisces tutorial. That was not the original video, and all of my stuff that I had for that video erased. I'm so mad about that still. I'm taking the Morphe sponge and I'm blending everything out. And I was so tired and exhausted and mad. I couldn't even think straight. Because I worked so hard on that one tutorial. I am blending this pretty quick. Because with this foundation, everything dries fast. Which I learned the hard way. I don't know why, but some foundations, when they mix with some concealers, they just dry faster than other ones. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of came off my nose. I don't know. Let me add more and see. I don't know why it came off my nose like that. That's never happened before. It's so weird. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm like losing coverage. Like I lost it on my nose here, under my eyes. It looks like I didn't even put concealer on. It's not the Shape Tape because I've used that a million times. I don't understand why that is not. I'll have to keep trying out this foundation. I'm always very thorough when it comes to my foundation, so I don't know why that's happening. Okay, I'm gonna use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer to be safe, because I don't know what's going on with that. Just gonna add one more here, just a little. It's so weird. Okay. Okay. Get it close up. Okay. Yeah, okay, so that looks a little bit better, but even so, it's still like, it's like wherever I pounce the sponge, it's like picking up what's underneath. So, I don't know. Maybe it's because this was the brush side, this was the sponge side, because it actually looks a lot better on the sponge side. Okay, I'm gonna use a little more here. And I'm gonna use my tried and true concealer sponge and spray 6+ on it. This one. Because I know how it works. And see if that's the problem. No, okay, that made things worse. Okay. I don't understand why it's not sticking to my face. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a bald spot, like, right in here. Can you see that? You can see it more here. There's my dark circle, and then... What the heck is going on? I am looking up to blend out the creases in my concealer. Okay. Let me try and fix this. I'm gonna try and fix this off camera and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I think I found the problem with this. But I'll have to tell you in a minute because I need to set it. So I'm gonna use the Fenty powder in lavender. I'm gonna get the creases out first. And then take the powder on the back of my sponge, tap off the excess, and set it. Okay. Okay, so as I was saying before, I think the thing is with this foundation, I think that you have to work very fast with everything and set it almost immediately. So you would have to do like one eye at a time and then set it immediately because I have never had that happen to me before. Whether it was a foundation or anything like that. Like, that's literally the first time I've had anything like that happen to me. So, just be cautious when you do get makeup products. Because stuff like that can happen. Like, it's not a big deal. For me, anyway. But, like, if this was an expensive product, it would be a big deal for me because it's like a $40 foundation. You should be able to wear it. But luckily this is the NYX one, so it's only like $15. But even so, like, just be extra cautious. And I really did. I'll have to try it with other stuff before I make a final decision, but we'll see. So, I just used that. And I'm making sure everything's blended. I was going to use a cream blush, but after seeing that, I don't think that's a good idea. That's disappointing. So, I'll just have to use powder blush. Luckily, I have blushes in here that I can use to kind of relieve that. Let me see if I can find another one. Because I don't know which one I want to use. I might just use both. Why not? Okay, so for my second setting powder, I'm using the other Fenty Beauty powder in butter. And for my newer technique, I'm taking my normal powder sponge and I sprayed it with 6 Plus in Milani spray. And it's pretty damp. So I'm going to use this to set the rest of my face. I do use a lot of powder. I just realized I was putting lavender on my face this whole time. Now I'm using butter. There we go. Here we go. Gonna put the powder down the neck. Oh. Still smells good. I'm gonna put it all over my face, including my eyes. And I'm gonna drag it out and fill in all those creases. Actually, I might just do this. That'd be a lot better, huh? I'm just gonna pack that on this side. If it creases, it doesn't matter because I'm not going out today, so I have too much stuff at home to do. So it's already 9:15 in the morning. I've already been on this video for 23 minutes. This goes here. Oh, I got my sponges mixed up. I have 2 containers full of sponges. So I'm putting my mint one back in the travel case. This one came with a travel case when I bought it, and so now that's where it stays most of the time. Even after I use it, you can see like it fits, but it does get a lot smaller. But I like how I like these little travel cases. I think those are cool. Okay. Drink. It's been a rough morning already. That is so good. Okay, let me see. That one goes there. I'm going to add extra powder under my eyes to catch out any fallout. And I might as well just do it this way. Just shake it. Shake, 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 shake. Plenty of powder. And I'm just going to take my Morphe sponge again and use that for just to lightly bake, bake, and more bake. I'm barely tapping it. That's just to catch fallout. I might as well just bake everywhere else, huh? I do have a lot of powder. I've been looking back at old Halloween videos recently, and I saw Raw Christy Beauty's Maleficent, and she mentioned this in the video, but she actually sings in that video. And I thought that was so cool because she has a beautiful voice. And I really, really, really enjoyed that. And I love, like, the look she came out for Maleficent, too. It was really pretty. I love how they have, like, the fake contacts now. I can't wear contacts. I mean, it's not the fact that I'm putting something in my eye. It's that my eyes get so irritated over the littlest things. I'm very sensitive to things, which sucks. Because I want to do a lot of, like, for Halloween, like, I'm really thinking about going all out and doing tutorials and stuff. But I don't know. We'll see. Okay, now I gotta get all my brushes ready. Okay, so I'm starting off with this one for the transition. This is the Ulta Beauty eyeshadow, or single eyeshadow in the shade Suede. Now this isn't that dark. This just looks dark, but it's not. It's very... It's dark, but it's light at the same time. Like, it's sheer. And I don't know. There's a lot to it. It's a lot of fallout coming out with this, too. Yeah, like, you see, like, it's not that dark. It's sheer. Very blended. We are going a little glam for this one. I figured, why not? I'm using this for my transition. And because this is so sheer, I just have to build it up. But I do have a lot of pretty brown shades that I want to use in this look, so. Okay, so that's the beginning of it. Now I'm going into the Riviera palette, and I'm taking the shade Palm, which is that brown on the end. It's like a reddish brown. I gotta pick up a palette. One of my palettes fell. Wonderful. But I'm going in with that, and I'm putting it right underneath the transition shade directly into the crease. And I'm gonna blend. Whoa, those blended like easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm doing like windshield washer motions in the crease. Really. Okay, now I'm taking the Sylvia Gani palette, from BH Cosmetic. It's super pretty. And I am going to take Bear, which is the dark brown shade. I'll show you. Right here. Right there. And I'm going to take this and put this in the outer and inner corner of my eye. So I'm going to blend it to the outside. And I'm going to take it and put it on the inside and maybe even a little into the crease. But I need a little space in the middle for what I have next planned because I'm super excited. Sorry, that's my table. And I'm just gonna... Yeah, just like that. I think I'm gonna need to bring this over a little. Okay, I'm going back in with Palm. And I'm going to take that and blend out all of this. Where that crease is, basically, is where I'm going to blend it out. And then I'm going in with Suede again and blending out those edges. That looks super pretty. I have to tap off the excess. There we go. So, you can't tell on camera, but there are 3 separate shades of brown. It's hard to tell. So, now to kind of blend everything, I'm going back in with the Sylvia Ghani palette and I'm taking this nude shade Wolf. And I'm going to blend that underneath the brow bone so it's nice and neat and pretty and doesn't look so harsh. And the reason why I'm using Wolf is because I don't want to use white, because whenever you use a neutral shade for your transition shade, like a brown or a tan or something, you don't want to use white because it's going to take away from the look. You're going to look more at white than you are going to look at brown. And so, and sometimes you may even have to go back in and neaten things up a little. So like, if you look right here, it kind of disappeared and it kind of looks weird. So I'm going to take Suede again and I'm going to fix that. And these little things are so hard to open sometimes because you have to hold it weird and then just kind of... So I'm going to take this and I'm going to bring it up higher where my eyelid actually is. So my eyes look a little bit bigger. See? Such a difference. There we go. Just there. Okay. Everything's pretty blended. It doesn't look blended on camera, but it is. What I'm going to do is I see there's like this little bald patch right here. I don't know where that's from, but I'm going back in with Palm and I'm going to fix that right now. There we go. Because Palm and Bear look so similar, it's kind of awkward. I'm going to do the same thing on this side and patch that and blend. Okay. Get rid of all that. My dark brown pants are getting dirty from all the fallout. Man. Oh well. If you see me sticking out my tongue like that, I burned my tongue yesterday and it feels weird and it still hasn't healed and it has like that sandpaper kind of feel. And I hate it. Okay. So now I showed this trick in another tutorial, but I'm taking this brush. This is my Avon brush, I think. Anyway, it's really scratchy, really super scratchy. And what I'm going to do is scratch out at fallout. And what I'm going to do is make space for one of my Stila glitter glows, the metallic metal things, because this one I think would fit really well with this look and it would bring a little pizzazz. So this is in the shade Kitten Karma. Oh no, can you even see that? Probably not. But it has like this, like gold, pink, purple, I don't know how to describe it. But that's going on my lids. It's like, I'll put it underneath my lid. It's like a peachy, gold, pink kind of thing. It's not too much pink, so I don't mind it, but if it was like straight up pink, not a fan. I do have a pink one of these, but only for certain looks. So I'm going to put this on my eyes, and you can tell. Oh, look at that. I'm just putting this right in the center. Oh, that's so pretty. Just in the center. And if you get it in your edges, like in here, it's okay. Because we're going to blend this out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, I love how pretty that is. Love, 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 love. Okay, now going back in with Bear from this palette. I have the wrong brush. Put that there for right now. I'm going in with Bear and I'm blending out those edges where the metallic meets the brown. And sometimes you gotta tap. And I'm gonna gently tapping off the excess. All I'm doing is gently taking the edges. I'm literally taking the corner of this brush and dipping it in so it's just this little corner. And I'm taking that and just lightly blending it. That's a trick I came up with, or I don't know if anybody else has come up with it, but it's a trick I use in case I don't have a brush that's small enough to reach in there. I feel like that halo's a little too big. So what I am going to do is find a smaller brush. I might have one that's smaller. Okay. Hold on. We might have a chance here. Okay, I'm going to take this one, which is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe brush. It's JH40. It's this little small tapered brush. And I'm going to take Palm. And I'm going to put it right where Bare meets Kitten Karma. I had to remember the shade name. And blend that a little bit in between. So it blends together, and you want to lightly blend that. But don't blend it all the way into the middle, because it is a halo eye, so you still want that little bit of, like that little stripe of the Kitten Karma. That's what I got so far. Alright. I think we're good on the blending. Everything looks pretty blended. There is a lot of fallout, as you can tell. So I'm just going to leave it how it is and get rid of all of this fallout. I'm going to save that. Okay, I'm not going to put Bare on the little lower lash line because I have something else in mind for that. Especially for my waterline, I have something that'll work better. Yeah, I still got it. Yeah, okay. So, that palette's being put away. So, now, I'm going to take the brush and brush away all of that fallout and all of those troubles. Brush my face. So I'm going to take my bigger brush. Taking my big brush. This one. I'm brushing it. Now that I've put that powder on and I let it sit there for a little while, it does look better where that bald spot was. It looks a lot better. So I'm thinking maybe it was just a freak accident. I don't know. Alright. Taking my under eye brush. Yeah, this one. Taking this one, this little flat square one. I'm going to take Suede. Put that on there. And then do my lower lash line. By the way, I normally don't show this. Whoa, that was weird. Normally I don't show this, but I mean, I'll show you now. I literally just take it, put it right under my waterline, underneath the lashes. I don't normally do that on camera, or I do, but it's kind of like down here. Because a lot of people don't do it. They don't feel like they need to do it. And that's fine. Some people are like, that's too scary. It's okay. So that's why I normally don't. I'm going with Palm, and I'm going to just put that on the outer edge. To be fair, this is pretty intimidating getting this done because you have to make sure that you don't have fallout under your eyes, like after you wipe the powder away. And then once you do this, excuse me, you get fallout under here like I just did, that I just wiped away. Yeah, it's tricky. That's why a lot of people don't do it. But I do it because it's cool and I like the effect it gives. Now sometimes with some looks it's just too much, so I don't worry about it, but each their own. Okay, now we are going a little fancier today. And after I'm done putting everything away, because I have a lot of stuff. What did I just drop? Oh, I better get that. That would not be pretty. Is that spilled everywhere? That would not be pretty at all. Okay. So, next. For my waterline, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild Kohl eyeliner in the shade Simma Brown now. Like Simma Down, but Simma Brown. I get it. If you go by numbers, it's 603A. And it's just big pencil. It's like a big pencil. I don't use these very often anymore. So, I'm going to use my powder sponge. I'm going to bring this down. And I'm going to put this in my waterline. Boom. Makes my eyes look red. That's always fun. Now you get to see how tired I really am. Wonderful. Getting another drink because this stuff is good. And it just so happens that I'm wearing orange, and this is orange vanilla. And I'm doing a brown eye look, and I have chocolate brown pants. I was not planning that, but that's how it happened. Just taking some of the leftover powder and patting in my face. Okay. Now, let me put some stuff away. Oh. I forgot mascara. Hold up. Okay. Now, I am going to be putting on eyeliner and doing a little wing. If you're not comfortable with this, don't worry about it. I'm just doing this because I don't normally do eyeliner, and I decided to do something different, so. Also shake down for your eyeliner so the ink can go down. Don't go like this. And I'm going to do this, so I'm going to be very quiet. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit. So I'm going to be very quiet, and I'm going to be like way down here. So, yeah, just let me know. Or I may just do this. Oh, that works good. Maybe you might see me, because I have this little mirror right here. And I'm going to put this down here. Okay. One eye done. Gotta do the other one. Wish me luck. Ooh, something came on my eye. Ah! Okay. Whew. Alright, that's all we're doing. That's as perfect as it's gonna get because I have to be able to breathe. Literally, when I put on eyeliner, I don't breathe. Like, it's just straight up, I can't breathe. Whew. Oh my goodness. I legit couldn't breathe. Okay, so now I'm putting on mascara and I'm going to curl my lashes because I'm putting on lashes today. Yay! You don't have to put on lashes. I put on lashes for some looks because some looks look better with lashes than without them. So that's all I'm doing. Because I feel like my natural lashes wouldn't look good enough with these. And so... Oh, I got a piece of my hair in there. I'm going to take the Benefit Roller Lash and curl my lashes. Or put mascara on my lashes. Or whatever. Ooh! Almost got myself in the eye. A little too close for comfort. Ooh, I literally was like... Scary. Be careful when you put mascara on, guys. Okay. Okay. See, like... I don't know if you can tell. Like, my natural lashes, you can't really see them. You can see the eyeliner. But you can't see my natural lashes. And I do like how this look is. Like, if a look is really pretty, I will use lashes and just... I don't know. Something about it, you know? Alright, so for brows, I'm using the Benefit Ka-Brow in the shade 6. They don't really have shade names, which is sad. Because, you know, it's more fun with shade names. And not just like normal shade names like deep brown or, you know, like I wish companies would be more like creative with their names. Because you always hear about like, same thing with foundation shade names. It's like porcelain, ivory, fair. You know, I just kind of like wish they had like more creative names. Anyway, I'm gonna take this, and it comes with a little brush in the lid. I'm gonna brush this into my brow hairs. taking a tissue. When you use this, always clean it out. Always clean it. Because what I've noticed is that if you let it sit, like all that brow product just cakes in there. And then it's really hard to use. I must not have cleaned it very well last time I used this because it is like caking up on me and putting on way too much product than I needed to. You can see right here that little dot that I can't seem to get rid of. Okay, I'm going to take a spoolie and blend out my brows since I do have a lot of product in there, like you can see. Where's my spoolie? Spoolie, where are you? I know you're in there. There you are. Okay, let me take this. Ooh, I got fuzzies in there. That might be from where I tried to clean it off camera. I did try to clean this off camera and I kind of messed up because I didn't wet it or anything, but I tried to just wipe off the product off the top. But I used a tissue because I don't have anything else, you know. I was thinking a tissue and it didn't work out as well as I thought it would. And so, wow, that put on a lot of product. Okay. Sometimes if you have extra product, the best way to get rid of it is to brush your hairs up and then slide them to the side. That's better. A little. Yeah, okay. Don't use as much as I do. And yes, one brow is angry, one brow is short. It's okay. Okay. Putting that over to the side. Putting this back where it belongs. Okay. For blush, I'll do blush next. Why not? I'm going to take the Rimmel London blush, Maxi Blush in Sweet Cheeks and the Milani Coral Cove. I'm going to mix the both of them and do kind of like a peachy coral shade. So. Put that on my face. Okay. Oh, that works. They're very light shades, so it's not like you're gonna get a whole lot out of them. Yeah. See? Very light. Little blush. A little flush of color. Huh? Flush. Blush. I tried, okay. I tried. I try to crack jokes every once in a while. For bronzer, I'm taking my butter bronzer and I'm mixing it with my Pure Cosmetics Bronzing Act Matte Bronzer in Light. So, I am going to use my Physicians Formula first. Oh, you can see, like, it's almost gone and I'm really sad. What? I'm going to use this. And go around the edges of my face and bronze. My face. And really bronze it up today. Looking like a bronze queen today. Look at that. That actually looks really patchy on camera. It's not. And then I'm going in with my Pure. Look at that. It smells weird though. It smells like a cupcake, but not a cupcake. Does that make sense? I'm going to use this. And this is a very light bronzer. Well, yeah, because it's in light. Okay. This is a very, like... It's a gentle kind of bronze where it's not too dark and it's not too light. But it's just the right undertone. So it's not like orange. Like some bronzers tend to be orange. This is not one of them. So I just thought I would point that out. And I am going in with my Bare Minerals Pro powder. And I'm going to take my Japanesque brush. It's a little kabuki brush. I'm going to take this and kind of lightly brush under my cheekbone where I had that bronzer. Just very lightly. It smells weird. It smells like a horse. Okay. Okay, now putting everything away because I do not feel like having to go back through later. I'm getting all this stuff out for later. Okay. Now, for highlighter, I'm gonna wait a little bit and I'm gonna go ahead and put on my lashes. And I have my little thing somewhere. Here it is. It's my little... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one lash on camera. I'm going to then do the other one off camera. And then I will do the highlight and everything. So right now I'm using these. These are Pitch from... I think these are from Kiss. I think. It's either Kiss or Ardell because I don't shop any other ones except for my Pure ones, but those are obvious. But these are what they look like. They're very flirty, very... Let's see. Just gonna put the glue on it. You could get any type of lash glue, but there are two types. There's clear and there's black that I know of. I am using the black because I have eyeliner on, but normally if I don't have eyeliner on, then what I use is clear. But at the end of the day, when you clean it off, it's basically clear, like, it's white. Because the clear dries to white. So when you peel it off, you have like a clear layer on your band. So it's best to clean that off as soon as you take off your lashes. Because if you wait, it'll just cake up all the time. I've learned that the hard way. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen with these. Because these are really pretty. My lash just fell off. Okay. Alright. And onto my eyes they go. Oh, wow. So these are them. I'm just waiting for the glue to dry. So what I'm going to do is do the other one off camera and curl them to match in with my lashes. So all I'm going to do is just take the lashes and curl them and everything, and then I will be right back to finish the look. Okay, I just finished curling them and getting them on, and this is what they look like. They're actually very pretty. I normally don't wear these lashes very often, so today's the day where I actually get to wear them. So for highlighter, I'm using the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Flexitarian. And I'm putting this, look at that highlight. Ooh. I'm putting this on my face because it's so pretty. I'm only using a little bit. I just feel like finger is the best way to apply this because it's like, it's not like a powder, it's like a cream to powder. So it feels like a really soft powder. And I feel like this is really pretty. Although this may not be my shade, still very pretty. In the light, it shows a lot better. Like right here, right now, I can't really see it. But that's okay, because I have a plan. And I'm also going to put this in my inner corners. So, right in the inner corners. Because it has like a gold shift to it, so, which is very pretty for this look. And I am going to put the other highlighter in the inner corner and everything to make it look really good. But I am going to use the highlighter in Star Island. This is from Ofra. And I'm going to be using the Morphe M438. Oh, it's hard to read that because it's so tiny. I'm going to use this. A little bit too much, but that's how much I got. Highlight the cheekbones. Yowza. Okay. And it also leaves a good base for the ColourPop is actually a really good base for this highlighter because it's a cream, so it's kind of like still pretty tacky. And then I put this over top, and then it just makes things look a lot better. But I am going to load up on highlighter for this look, so we're going to... You can see, wow. I'm going to take no extra product and blend that a little bit because that's a little much. It does look very pretty though. Okay. Now, for setting spray, I'm only using one. I'm going to be using the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray beforehand lipstick. I'm using the Maybelline Bold Coffee Addiction in 780. I believe this shade is discontinued. I haven't seen it at Walmart in forever. And so, this is the perfect shade of brown. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Alright, let me correct it. Mm-hmm. Maybelline lipsticks are so buttery. Ooh, edge, hold on. Maybelline lipsticks are so buttery and so smooth, and it's like, oh. But now onto the setting spray. Shake well. Okie dokie. It does have a really, not a strong smell. It has a little bit of like an alcohol smell. But besides that, it's not bad. It's not a bad smell at all because it goes away. And for people who don't know what setting spray is, basically makeup setting spray is so your makeup lasts longer throughout the day. It's like hairspray for your face. Just for people who don't know. Because there's some people out there who just don't know. And all I'm doing is, if you have lipstick in your mouth, and to keep it from getting on your teeth, take a tissue and roll it up in like a little, like, cylinder. And it gets rid of the lipstick that's like inside your teeth. Or inside your mouth, to keep it off of your teeth. Now, I am wearing brown lipstick, so my face is, and my teeth are looking yellow, and my face looks a little more yellow. It's okay. Alright, on to natural lighting. Okay, here we are in natural light. That highlighter's still really dark, so, like, you can see the cast, but I don't mind. That's the look. Yeah. My eyeliner's a little wonky. It's not quite perfect, but it's perfect enough for me. And that highlighter, oh. Okay, sorry, I'm fascinated with highlighter. Okay, so I do have some more reviews and stuff coming out. I do have some more zodiac signs coming out. Hopefully the footage will stay. Yeah, we'll see. So yeah, that's basically it. So I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you next time.